1, 2, 3.
Oh, shit.
Good job. Hey guys, so it's super windy out here and I'm hoping that you guys can still hear me because we're about to do this entire thing and I don't want this to be a waste. But hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video. We have some really exciting news to share with you guys today. I have officially moved to Phoenix, Arizona. This one came to visit for the weekend before he makes that final move. I wanted to wait until we were together to film this video for you guys. We actually tried to film this video the night before I left for Phoenix and it just didn't work out because I would have had to have split it up into 2 parts and it's just better to finish it now. So that's what we decided. Or it's just better to film or refilm the entire thing now, and that's what we decided to do. But the big news that we want to share is that we are pregnant. Let's back. Let me see if I can get like, yeah. So I wanted to announce it officially to all of you guys out there, and actually, I'm very excited. I don't know. How do you feel?
No, yeah, I'm excited too.
I'm definitely excited. I am 16 weeks pregnant, so I'm 4 months, or 16 and a half weeks at this point, so 4.5 months pregnant, and we wanted to wait until I was finished with the first trimester before officially announcing it to everyone, and so that's why we waited until now. I think I actually just started showing maybe like within the last week or so, like actually showing.
Yeah.
For the last week or so, and so that's pretty cool. So many changes are happening, bodily changes, everything is new. This is our first child and I'm definitely welcoming this new stage or this new phase in our lives. How do you feel?
Hey, it's a big change, you know, a new baby coming plus a big move, you know, it's the start of something great.
Oh yeah, new move in a different state, my first big girl job or career post college graduation, new baby. Yeah, there's a lot going on at the same time. My mom was so excited when I told her. I think she actually started crying.
Yeah, she started crying.
Yeah, my mom actually started crying. Yeah, that was super cute. She was like elated, like ecstatic. I told all of our close family and friends from the beginning, and then all of them were really excited. They're all rooting for us. His family was pretty excited too.
Everyone was overjoyed because I'm the youngest of my siblings, so you know I'm the runt of the family. So.
Or washed belly, as we call it in Jamaica. We call the last one the washed belly, and that's basically what he is in his family. How we told our parents, or it wasn't like this elaborate thing. I think I actually just called my mom on FaceTime. It was the 3 of us. Called her on FaceTime and I put up like the pregnancy tests. So I took 2. Actually, I took 2 tests.
Yeah.
1 in the morning, 1 at night, just to make sure. And we just held up the pregnancy test and didn't say anything actually.
Yeah, and she was just over.
Yeah, she took over the
excited.
conversation from there. And then we told his sister, and she actually went on the floor. Like, she was in the bathroom, she shut the door, and she went on the floor and was going crazy. Like, I don't even know, like, it was so cute. It was super cute, super funny. Everyone was just really excited for us.
And then we took my dad to lunch.
Yeah,
we took him to lunch, had the conversation with him, and he was happy. We
actually found out that we were pregnant 4 weeks in, so very early. I think it was like 4 weeks and a few days. I think that there were 2 main reasons that made me go ahead and take some pregnancy tests, and I think the first one was I was really fatigued and I was sleeping a lot, or like I would complain like I'm tired, I want to sleep. That's not me. Like, I'm the type of person where if I get really tired, I like stretch it out. Like, I don't like to sleep, and that's a huge issue in my end. But the thing is that I was feeling really tired and I would actually like be crashing. Like,
see, and I thought she was just being lazy, but she didn't really sleep enough. She was actually sleeping. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah, I was really tired. And then we were actually at his sister's house one day, and I don't remember what happened. I don't know if you do, but you remember what happened? Whatever. And she was like, oh yeah, you're pregnant or something. Like, I think she was making a joke. And that was actually the very same day that we found out that I was pregnant. It was the very same night. We ran out, got 2 pregnancy tests, and then I took 1 that night, and then I took another one the following day. That's what it was. Actually, since becoming pregnant and doing a lot of Googling, I am definitely one to Google everything. I started learning that there's so many things that there's so many do's and don'ts to pregnancy that you don't even know of until you're actually pregnant and you start learning. Like, of course we all know too much caffeine is not good for the baby, and no drinking and all of that stuff. Like, one thing is deli meat. Like, you have to be careful of deli meat. It's best to not consume deli meat at all, but if you do consume deli meat, you have to like put it in the microwave for like 15 to 30 seconds or something. Like, have it toasted twice or something like that. It's just really weird. We went to the skating rink one time with the kids, and these little things, like, I was like, once I got there, I was like, wait, it's probably not safe for me to go put on some roller skates
in case you fall and things like that.
Yeah, stuff like that. What else is like
lettuce?
Yeah, lettuce. That's one thing you should definitely try to avoid lettuce at restaurants, or especially places like or fast food restaurants or like Subway.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the times they don't wash the lettuce beforehand, and listeria. If you get listeria, complications for the baby, like some weird things that you would never think of.
I tried to do something very sweet for her. You remember getting your foot massage?
Oh yeah.
The foot massage detox stuff, certain oils.
Yeah, it was a detox foot massage, and actually that was really bad. That's bad for pregnancy. That was just really weird. Like, there's so many things that you should not do that you would never think of. One really interesting thing was we went to the Salt River yesterday, and that's in Mesa, so it's about 45 minutes from where I live. And we made a stop at Walmart to buy some sunscreen, and I just grabbed like the first sunscreen I saw that was like 70 plus, and then I went back and I saw him looking at like the really expensive sunscreens that were like 3 ounces for like $1,000, and I was like, what are you doing? And you take it from
because
there.
of her, I now, like, you know, to make sure I care for her and love her and the baby, I read the back of labels for everything. And I have to search, like, can a pregnant girl or being pregnant, can you do this? Can you do that? Just because of that foot massage detox fail. So now every time I want to do something, or, you know, I want to buy something, I have to read it. I have to read it.
Yeah, so when I came back, basically he was like, I decided to Google it and see if there were certain ingredients that you shouldn't use, which makes sense because sunscreen are rubbing on your body.
The chemicals.
Yeah, they seep into your skin, which is not good for the baby if there's certain like toxic so it made sense. But I never thought to look that up. It's like, it's sunscreen. Like, I don't know. But luckily he looked it up, and there were main ingredients that were like in just about every brand of sunscreen that you should definitely avoid, that are actually toxic to the growing baby.
Yes.
And I was really happy that he looked that up.
Side thing, you remember the Icy Hot?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Oh
okay.
my
Oh my god. Should I do this in another video though? Okay. So let me just tell you guys in passing. I had the absolute worst pelvic girdle pains. I won't give you guys too many details because I might go into this in another video. But the worst pelvic girdle pains. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Like, I could talk about this for days. It was that bad. The worst experience of my entire life. But moving forward, he decided to use Icy Hot to help with the pelvic girdle pains. Pelvic girdle pains are on your pelvis, like right there where your uterus is, right there where the baby is. Icy Hot helps with body aches and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
So we did that, and then I think I literally jumped out of bed and I was like, oh my god, Icy Hot. I don't think you can use Icy Hot. Like, something just hit me, and I looked it up, and like, it was a big no-no. Like,
especially not directly on the pelvis.
Yeah, and I called my doctor's office I tried to call my doctor's office the next day, and they were closed. So then I called a random doctor's office somewhere in San Antonio, and basically they're like, I'll get back to you. They called back and they're like, no, don't use Icy Hot. And I was like, okay, let me call one more doctor's office somewhere in San Antonio just to make sure. And they were like, no Icy Hot. And I was like, oh my god, we already used Icy Hot. But luckily, like, when I jumped up, I went to the bathroom and like rinsed it off.
Yeah.
But I don't even think it took forever. Like, I don't even think it actually came off completely. Like, it was stuck to my skin. Like, oh man.
I was trying to be nice, you know, give her a nice Icy Hot massage, you know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Didn't work out. Didn't work out.
That was a fail, but memories, and it's all learning experience. So
read labels.
That's one of the biggest thing. You know what? I definitely have some major tips to share with those of you that are pregnant for the first time. I think I'll have some things. I don't know, but I definitely have some stuff I want to tell you guys. That can be for
another video.
But we also want to do a little gender reveal with you guys. So we already know the gender of the baby.
Yep.
We found out when I was 14 weeks or 13 and a half weeks.
Yeah.
I did a blood test when I was 12 weeks pregnant, and the blood test was basically just like, it was like a genetic screening where you screen for Down syndrome and a bunch of other things I've never heard of before ever in my entire life. Yeah, a lot of those things. But it also tells gender. And so I took that when I was 12 weeks, and I found out when I was 13 and a half-ish weeks the gender of the baby. And it was really cool. So let's do that gender reveal for you guys right now. So, all right, which way are we going again? So top this part?
Right is going right. Left is going left.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
Oh, shit.
Good job.
I want you to know, I did that on accident. So what happened?
What did you do?
I couldn't turn it. So when I was trying to turn it, I pointed it and it shot.
Okay, guys. You see all the confetti all over the fields? There you go. It's blue. You actually broke it. So Quan actually broke the tripod. Oh my god. So this brilliant guy over here decided to pop or direct the popper directly into the camera for some reason.
Oh.
And basically what? Okay. So he decided to aim the popper directly into the camera, knocked over, camera tumbles, you guys saw all of that. The tripod actually breaks, so half of the tripod is still in the camera right now and the other half is sitting over here. That was a mess. That was tragic, but it's a boy. So that was a fail, but at least you guys, oh my god, this win. But at least you guys got to share this special moment with us. I really wanted to do this for you guys. We do know the name for the baby, and we won't be sharing it right at this moment. So you guys will find out a little bit farther down the road. And
I'll tell you guys.
okay, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the video here. Thank you guys for watching this. Thank you guys for enjoying this special moment with us. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We tried. We did our best to make this work. Sorry for the wind. Sorry for blowing